What are you?
You were always the careful one. You should have noticed earlier. I am not just Arohi. I am the daughter of Sarpavan. The clan your family destroyed. I destroyed Vihan and Karan. Now it's your turn. My revenge will end today.
A peaceful Naagin world was destroyed in a single night by three men from the powerful Karana family. A little girl, Arohi, watched her mother die and inherited a deadly truth. The faces of her family's killers. Before she died, her mother's final words burned into her soul.
Never forget them. And never forgive them.
Years later, Arohi returns to Mumbai, not as a girl, but as a weapon of revenge. But fate twists everything, because inside the enemy's family is one man who knows nothing about the past, Arjun Karana. And Arohi's revenge plan is about to become something far more dangerous. Love inside the enemy's home. 3 months passed. Arohi lived inside the Karana household, as wife, as family, as invisible presence. She played every role perfectly. She smiled at dinners. She spoke when needed. She disappeared when required. Arjun remained in love. The family remained unaware. Everything continued like a normal life. But inside Arohi, nothing was normal. She was watching, learning, remembering every behavior, every weakness, every secret pattern of the house. The empire was being studied from within. Late at night, Arohi stood alone in her matrimonial room, looking at the city lights. Her reflection flickered faintly golden, and she transformed and whispered,
"It is time. Now I understand everything. My Naagin spirit can no longer wait."
Revenge does not always begin with destruction. Sometimes it begins with truth, and the first truth always comes in silence. That night, Vihan walked beside Arohi, not knowing he was walking into his past. Arohi approached Vihan gently, smiling, soft, calm.
Can you come with me tonight?
Why?
I want to buy a birthday gift for Arjun, but I don't want him to know.
All right, I'll take you.
That was the moment. The door had opened. The car moved through empty roads. City lights faded behind them. Silence filled the space between them. Vihan spoke casually. Arohi responded gently. But her eyes were different, focused, measuring, remembering. Every second, she was counting down something invisible. They reached a quiet area near a dark roadside patch, surrounded by bushes and silence. Vihan stepped out first. Arohi followed slowly. No one around. No sound except wind. Vihan turned slightly. This place is empty. Why here? Arohi paused. The air shifted. Her expression changed for the first time. Not soft anymore. Not human anymore. Arohi stepped back into the moonlight. Her eyes began to glow faint gold. Subtle serpent energy flickered around her presence. Vihan froze. Arohi, what is this? Her voice turned calm, but deeper.
You asked who I am. I am the daughter of Sarpavan, the clan your family destroyed.
Silence. The wind stopped. Vihan's face changed instantly. Confusion, shock, disbelief. The atmosphere tightened. Vihan stepped back instinctively. Arohi, wait. But the moment broke like glass. A sudden flash of movement. Shadows and wind disturbed the silence. And then, stillness. Only the empty road remained. No struggle shown. No clarity. Just absence. Moments latte. Arohi was back on the road alone. Walking calmly. Composed again. Her expression unreadable. She got into the car and left. The night continued as if nothing had happened. But everything had changed. Morning light. Karana mansion. Normal breakfast. Arohi and the family wishing Arjun a happy birthday. Until the phone rang. Karen picked it up. Silence. Then a voice from the other side.
Vihan is missing. And there are signs he was last seen last night.
The room froze. Arjun stood up instantly. Arohi slowly looked up from her cup. No reaction. No panique. Only silence. That night, one brother disappeared. And no one knew the truth. Not the family. Not the city. Not even Arjun. But Arohi knew, because revenge had finally taken its first step inside the house. And the Kurana family had just lost something they could never replace. Arohi thinking about her next target. The Kurana mansion was quiet at night. Karen was alone in his study. Documents, files, pressure. The weight of leadership sat on his shoulders. He had no idea. This night was different. Arohi entered silently. No sound, no warning. Karen looked up.
Oh, Arohi, you're still awake?
Yes, Karan. I brought you something.
She placed a drink on the table. Calm, natural, controlled. Karen didn't suspect anything. He trusted her. As Karen drank, his expression slowly changed. Not instantly, gradually. His breathing slowed. His vision blurred slightly. He gripped the table. Arohi, what did you give me? Arohi didn't panic. She stepped closer, and for the first time, her calm smile faded. The room grew colder. Arohi looked directly at him. Her eyes flickered golden, not fully human anymore.
I didn't come here by accident, Karan. I came because of your family.
Karen froze. What are you saying? She stepped closer.
My name is Arohi, and your family destroyed mine.
The air shifted. Karen's expression turned from confusion to shock. Arohi continued calmly. Vihan was only the beginning. Karen's eyes widened. Where's Vihan? Arohi tilted her head.
You should be asking what your family did 15 years ago. You destroyed my clan, my mother. Now Vikram is my next victim.
Silence. The truth hit harder than fear. Karen tried to stand, but his strength weakened. Not death, but collapse from shock and realization. Hours passed. Morning arrived. Servants found Karen unconscious in his private room. Panic spread. Doctors were called.
The doctors are here.
Hurry, Karan's room. What happened to him? Move, move.
Call the specialist now. He just collapsed.
The Kurana mansion shook in confusion, but Arohi remained composed. She stood among them, calm, concerned, believable. Not a single emotion betrayed her. Despite all efforts, Karen could not be saved. The family went silent. Shock, grief, confusion. No answers were clear. No explanation made sense. It was sudden, unnatural, and deeply unsettling. The mansion was filled with mourning. Black clothes, silent prayers, broken voices. Arjun stood frozen. Vahan still missing. Now Karen gone. The foundation of the family felt unstable. And Arohi, she stood beside Arjun, holding his hand gently. A perfect image of grief. A perfect mask. No one questioned her. No one doubted her. That night, Arohi stood alone in her room. The city lights reflected in her eyes. No celebration. No emotion. Just silence.
Ma, I promised you, Pa. Now only one left. These brothers destroyed our clan.
Her reflection flickered faintly golden. Controlled again. Perfect again. Dangerously calm. The family lost another pillar. But they gained no answers. Only silence. And a wife who never once broke her smile. And in the Kurana mansion, no one realized that grief had just become the perfect disguise for revenge. Revenge is powerful, but love is dangerous. Because revenge can be controlled, planned, calculated. But love? Love enters without permission. And for the first time, Arohi was losing control of herself. The Kurana mansion was quieter now. 2 pillars had fallen. The house felt heavier. Arjun carried silence in his eyes. But still, he stayed close to Arohi, not knowing. She was the reason everything felt different. Despite everything, Arjun held on to her. He looked at her with trust, with love, with need for emotional stability. You're still here, he said softly one night. Arohi smiled gently. Yes, but inside her, something twisted, because his love was real, and real things cannot be controlled easily. That night, Arohi stood alone in her room. The reflection in the mirror flickered faintly gold, but her expression was not strong anymore.
Why does he still look at me like that? I should not feel anything.
But she did, and that was the beginning of the fracture. Memories of Arjun appeared in her mind. His gentle voice, his trust, his smile when he proposed, his hand holding hers without fear. Each memory collided with her mission. Her breathing slowed. For the first time, revenge felt heavy. Her Naagin energy reacted slightly, not violently, but emotionally unstable. Her eyes flickered golden for a moment, then returned to normal. She held her head.
No! I cannot lose control now.
But the truth was clear. Control was already slipping.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Arjun entered the hallway quietly. He saw her standing still.
Arohi, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Arjun believed her, because love always believes first. But something inside him lingered, a faint feeling, like she was standing behind glass he could not see through. Later that night, alone again, Arohi's mask finally cracked slightly. Not fully, but enough.
I should not feel anything. But I do.
Her eyes shimmered faintly gold, but this time, not from power, from emotion.
No, I didn't come here for love. I have to finish my mission and leave.
When a mind becomes too heavy, people seek escape. But sometimes, escape is just another path to truth. And that night, the Karana family stepped into a storm that was already waiting for them. Arjun suggested it.
Let's leave everything behind for a few days. It can help us heal faster. Huh.
A break, a moment of peace. But for her, it was something else entirely. A controlled environment, a moving stage. The car moved through a quiet highway. Night was dark, wind heavy, silence inside the car. Arjun tried to relax. Vikram stayed observant. Arohi sat between them, calm as always. But inside her, everything was already aligned. Suddenly, the car slowed. Lights flickered. Engine failed. It stopped near a deserted forest road. Arjun frowned. Something's wrong.
No signal. We're far from help.
Rain began slowly, then heavier. Storm forming. They stepped out. Wind stronger now. Rain falling harder. Arohi looked around calmly.
We should find shelter.
Wait!
I think I saw something there.
Arohi!
We should find shelter. And then, she deliberately walked slightly away. Wait, I think I saw something there. Her voice soft, uncertain, vulnerable. Arjun turned immediately. Arohi, but she was already disappearing into the rain. Arjun moved in one direction, searching for her. Vikram took another path. The storm swallowed visibility. Distance grew between them. Silence returned. Only rain remained. Vikram stopped. Something felt wrong. Too quiet. Too planned. He turned slowly. Arohi, no answer. Only wind. Then, a presence behind him. He turned sharply. Arohi stood there. Still. Calm. Different. Her eyes no longer normal. Faint golden glow beneath the stormlight. Vikram stepped back.
What are you?
You were always the careful one. You should have noticed earlier. I am not just Arohi. I am the daughter of Sarpavan. The clan your family destroyed.
The rain intensified. Her presence felt heavier. Not physical threat, but truth pressure. Vikram asked in fear, "How did you know?" Arohi laughed and said,
A Naagin knows everything.
His expression shifted. Shock, realization, disbelief. Everything he ever observed suddenly connected. But it was too late for him. Arohi killed him. She has finally avenged her clan. Her mother. Far away, Arjun shouted. Arohi. Rain blurred his vision. No answer. Only storm. He began running desperately through the forest road. Something felt wrong. Deeply wrong. Back in silence. Only Arjun's voice echoes in the distance. Arohi stands still. Vikram is no longer beside her. But instead of victory, her expression is not stable. Something inside her trembles. Because this time, It didn't feel like control. It felt like consequence. The storm ended, but everything else had changed. Vikram was gone from their world. Arjun was still searching, and still unaware of the truth standing behind him. And Arohi was no longer sure if she was controlling revenge, or if revenge was now controlling her. Revenge can survive silence. It can survive time. It can survive even love. But it cannot survive the moment the heart begins to speak. And that night, Arohi stopped being the hunter and became human again. The rain had slowed. The forest road was empty. Arjun stood alone, calling her name into the silence. Arohi. No answer. Only wind. He turned in confusion, exhausted, searching, broken. And then he saw her, standing still under the fading rain.
Arohi, what is happening? Are you okay? Where did you go? Have you seen Vikram?
Ooh. Arohi breaks. Arohi did not move. For the first time, her calm was gone. Her breathing was uneven. Her eyes were no longer sharp with control, but filled with conflict. Arjun stepped closer. Arohi, what is happening? Tell me. She tried to speak, but the words did not come easily. Her voice finally broke the silence.
I never came into your life by accident. I came because of your family. They destroyed my clan.
Wait! What the? Arohi, what are you saying? Which clan?
Silence fell between them. The rain stopped completely. Only truth remained. Arohi looked at him directly now. No mask, no control, only pain.
Your brothers came and destroyed it 15 years ago here. They killed my mother.
You mean my brothers?
Arjun stepped back slightly. His face changed slowly from confusion to shock to disbelief.
Arohi, so you used me?
I didn't plan to feel anything. I didn't want this. But I couldn't stop it either.
Arjun stood frozen. Everything he believed collapsed at once. Love, trust, marriage, family, all layered over something he never saw. Arjun looked at her with pain.
No. Then what am I to you now?
Arohi could not answer immediately. Her emotions were unstable. Her mission and her heart clashing violently inside her. Finally, I don't know, the most dangerous truth. She turned slightly away. Her strength faded for the first time.
I was supposed to destroy everything. But I didn't expect to lose myself inside it.
Her golden glow flickered faintly, unstable. Not power, emotion. Arjun stood there, not as an enemy, not as a victim, but as someone who still loved her, even after the truth. And Arohi realized something terrifying. Revenge had succeeded, but her heart had failed her. In the end, revenge did not win. Truth did not win. Only something far more powerful survived. Love. The rain had stopped. Silence filled the forest road. Arjun stood in front of Arohi. He had heard everything, every truth, every pain, every hidden past. But his eyes did not change, not even once.
I don't care about the past. I only care about you. I don't care if you are a Naagin or not. I'm very sorry for what my brothers did to you.
Arohi's eyes filled with tears. For the first time, she was not an agent, not a weapon, not revenge, just a girl who had lost too much.
You should hate me.
No, Arohi. I love you.
I love you too, Arjun.
We leave everything behind. No Khurana name, no revenge, no past. Just us.
Yes.
For the first time, she chose peace over pain. They walked away together. No mansión, no enemies, no revenge. Only two hearts leaving behind a broken story. The city lights welcomed them like a new chapter. Arohi looked at Arjun.
You really forgive everything?
I chose you before everything else.
She smiled through tears, and for the first time, she felt free. And so the story ends. Revenge became love. pain became healing, and two souls walked away from a broken past into a new beginning. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cinematic stories like this. Tell me in the comments, should I make part 2 of their new life?